Just gonna start off with some strength conditioning. A couple weeks out, just making sure we're fine-tuned and tuning up the things we've been working on and going through progressions. So still getting some work in, but you know, the closer we get to the fight, we don't want to be doing too much damaging things to the body and cause injuries actually, or anything of that nature. So strength conditioning is still kind of going well, making sure I'm ready to go on all aspects, make sure the wheels are still turning. But other than that, just fine-tuning the techniques and making sure we're just mentally and physically ready to go. It is Wednesday and I feel it, but it's all good. Really, like if I'm super down, like if it's one of the days I don't want to be here, it's early, I just want to sleep in, I have to put on something, you know, some Kevin Gates maybe, get me in that mood, you know. I actually listen to gospel as well during my workout to keep my spirits high, keep my mind right. Definitely in fight camp, I listen to more gospel than what people would think. Just because, like, you know, I believe in God has a plan for me, so I gotta, you know, show him the praise and show him the glory, you know, everything that he's done for me. So I mix it up a lot, you know. I'm not perfect. I listen to rap, I listen to R&B. I try not to listen to R&B during workouts though. Try not to listen to R&B during workouts, but if I had to pick a genre of music, R&B is definitely my favorite. Don't hold that against me, all right? Don't hold that against me. To have a bunch of my teammates on the car, we're all in camp, so we feed off each other. The energy in the room is high. We know every fight is a big risk for us. You know, high risk, high reward type of thing. So we got some solid challenges ahead of us. But this is the fight game, and if you're not facing tough people in your career on the regional scene, you may not be ready for the big show. Who knows? Last set, be your best set. The ultimate goal is to make it to the UFC, whether it's one fight, two fight, I don't know. That's not my plan. Well, it is my plan, but it's more of God's blessings, you know what I'm saying? It's his time. So if I'm blessed with that opportunity to make it to UFC, okay, cool. But I know that after fighting's done, fighting doesn't last forever, I need to have something to show for my career.
So whenever I'm not in the gym, I really like being creative. I mean, mixed martial artist, right? And I like being the artist part of that as well. I like to paint and draw, and sometimes that's on paper, you know, sometimes that's on canvas. Sometimes I'm building little like miniature models that you actually play games with. So that to me is something that is completely different, obviously, than what we're doing in the gym. It's something that's a lot more relaxing, obviously, in its own way. It's something that takes time, effort, skill. I mean, I paint way better now in 2023 versus like 2003 when I first started playing and collecting and doing all this stuff. But no, I love games. I love card games like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. I love physical games like Warhammer 40K, where you have all these little miniatures and you line up those miniatures on like a small battlefield and you're rolling dice to see who wins, following some different rules out of some different books. But no, it's a way that I not only like spending time by myself, I love spending time with my kids doing that. I love playing games with my kids. To me, mixed martial arts is the ultimate game, right? It's physicality, it's the mental skill, and it's the emotional courage and push to go do something and try to overcome an opponent who's obviously skilled as well. So I think for me, games have always been a staple in my life, whether it be on the board playing with miniatures, or on some paper playing Dungeons and Dragons, or throwing some cards, or getting in the ring and grappling and being able to display my skill as again, a mixed martial artist. Oh my gosh, dude. But one of my favorite go-to meals after training and after fighting is like taco salad, because I can like really fill up on the salad part, throw some good meat on top, eat it up, and then have something that I think is good post-training refuel.
Right now I'm just gonna eat a little bit and not too much. Give me some oatmeal, give me some fruit in. I don't like to go back to training another session too heavy. It just didn't, I don't know, I feel sluggish. So I'm gonna eat a little bit, and then from there we'll just get back to our regular schedule. I try not to take too much downtime. Now, I don't like to take hours in between sessions. Some people do, but I don't. So anyway, we'll get it in today, man. Have some fun today, and sharpen the tools, man. Hey, happy birthday to my striking coach, Coach K. June 28th. Happy birthday to my sister as well in Oklahoma. I love you. Coach K, see you in a minute, big dog. So, about to skedaddle, man, Go lose some LBs.
So welcome to Fitness Fight Factory Hazlitt. So this is my Fitness Fight Factory location. It's the one I'm at most often, especially when I'm coaching and teaching. But man, this place is magical. It's somewhere where we build people stronger. That name, Fitness Fight Factory, we really think it's important that, like, on the basic level, you have your fitness and your health taken care of, and then on the fight side, you have the ability to fight back whatever is plaguing you, whether that be a mixed martial arts fight and a sport fighter, or some people are just fighting life, man. Some people are just trying to do what they can to get to the next day, and we want to help make people better at that, at whatever they need. Everybody say jab.
Jab.
I'm going to throw this in the air, and I'm going to use my V-step at the same time to help hide my kick. You see how I did that? A little bit different than the jab we threw earlier, right? But this is my location, man. This is we have our bag rack where most of our people are doing our fitness work, our kickboxing work, our Muay Thai work. We have the mats where we do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I love displaying some of my old fight banners on the wall, and then on the wall above the mats, man, we have rules for a champion's life, and we talk a lot in our program about being a champion doesn't necessarily mean going and winning every single thing that you're at, but you need to be the champion of your own life. You need to be able to advocate for yourself, and when you do that often enough, sometimes it does turn into a title belt. For me, on the 15th, it will turn into a title belt. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of martial arts is teaching, and especially when you're teaching kids, you can really see people grow in a very real way. And not only are they physically growing, but I mean, you see people's courage grow, you see people's discipline grow, you see people not turn into different people, but turn into better, stronger versions of themselves and who they are already. But that's the wonderful thing here is we get to see people slowly build and become the best versions of themselves, man. That's exactly what we're always trying to aim for, especially with our kids and adults program, is like, yes, it's cool if we have pro fighters that are out of here, but like, I'd much rather give people the things they need in life. And I think for a lot of people, that's a little more courage and a little more competence, because like, you need the courage to call out the tyrant, and then you need the competence to go deal with the tyrant. But man, that's what we're building here, is we're making good stronger than evil when we're up here. Oh no, that's one of my favorite things, is getting to fight in front of the kids, because as a coach, I'm asking them to do hard things, and then when they see me fight, they know I'm obviously doing hard things. When they see me train, they know I'm doing hard things. But I mean, the adults that are around us, the kids that are around us, those are all the people in my life that, I hope that when I fight, they see a little bit of that, a little bit of that courage, a little bit of that discipline, and that's something that we all encourage each other to do. I'm not. It's not necessarily look at me. It's what can we do together to build each other together. I mean, with us, we believe in leading from the front. That's one of the core tenets at our gym, is that our coaches compete. Even my coaches that coach our fitness classes, they're at least doing semi-contact Muay Thai stuff, or they're doing amateurs getting ready for pro fights. I mean, I don't have anyone at this gym who's not also a competitor on top of being a coach.
We're just putting all the techniques we've been working, we're just putting them all together and just taking turns back and forth.
I normally just do whatever my coach wants me to do. I think today we're gonna hit some mitts. That's what we're really going to focus on more. Hitting mitts and just straightening up our our technique, we may drill lightly. I'm going to roll at 12:30. But normally I don't have a game plan. I come in here and do what my coach wants me to do. If he wants me to do something, I do it. He wants me to spar hard. He wants me to put on the headgear and spar. That's what I got to do. So I just really, he's high level. He knows what he knows what I need. He knows what I need to do to be prepared. So I just do whatever he tells me to do. But first thing first, he leaves it up to us to warm up how we want to warm up. We're pros. We should know how to warm up. So I'll probably go one more warm up and then we'll tap into some stuff, depending on what he feels today. Probably some mitts or whatever, but just sharpening the tools, man. Make sure we're sharp. So, but like I said, I don't ever have a set game plan. I just come in here ready to work and ready to be the best version of myself every day.
You know what it is.
Game over for that, man. They should already have your name with the contract on it, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. They know what it is. I feel great going into Contender Series. I've been waiting. I've been ready. I feel very deserving of this, and y'all gonna see the truth, the future of the lightweight.
Is that more of a cross or an overhand? On the present,
No, it's wide, but it's wide, but it's straight. It's not an overhand. It's wide, but it straightens out.
Yes, sir.
Because look, stick your arm out, right? I'm threading the needle. It's not an overhand to hit you like in the back, right? I'm threading the needle and catching your jawline.
Okay. Feeling just like I should. Feeling like I should. Mentally, physically, feeling like I should, you know. Just gonna keep working, just keep sharpening the tools, and just stay active and stay busy, you know. That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about right there. So.
Oh, your intensity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just like for a fight, you can't let the crowd and all that shit hype you up. You gotta stay focused, right?
Yes,
Training with KV, man, he's an extraordinary leader. He leads by example, you know. Very respectful guy, and you know, he comes in here and he grinds from pretty much sun up, sun down. You know, he's always in here, always training hard. I think it's going to be a good scrap. I mean, I can see KV getting the finish, and it's an honor to be able to train with a guy like that.
Pretty much everything we got to do. Been, you know, putting in some major work, major sweat today. Just moving around, getting one day closer, man. One day closer. Feeling good, feeling strong, feeling fast. Physically and mentally sharp. We still got 2.5 weeks out, so therefore we still got time to work. We still got some holes to fill that can be filled every day. That's gonna get filled this class, and get some more time in with my striking coach, get some more time in with my jiu-jitsu coach, and get some more time in with Coach Mark. So 2.5 weeks, man. It's not a lot. It's not a long time, but there's a long time, you know, especially when you're training multiple sessions per day. When you're doing multiple sessions a day, that's a lot you can fill in. And I have a decent memory to obtain certain things. So, yeah, man, just, you know, 2 weeks. I can't express enough how long or how short 2 weeks is. It's kind of like that sweet spot, you know. A lot of people think that's not a lot of time, but I think up until the day of the fight, you can still keep learning, still keep working on stuff, still stay mentally sharp, you know, and just, you know, working now today, just finish out with some more class, some more drilling, and teaching my kids, and man, everyday grind, bro, everyday grind, getting past the mental and physical humps, and just trying to stay on course for July 15th, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, and you know, I'm glad to keep working. I'm glad to keep working, and we're gonna keep working today. Keep filling up the arsenal until we can't no more. And I guess whenever you're about to walk out to the cage, that's when you can stop filling up the arsenal. But even during like your shakeouts and stuff, you can still learn, you know, little small details. So I'm always into learning, man. So 2.5 weeks, man. There's a lot to be done, and a lot that I will do to keep learning and to keep trying to be my best for July 15th. Yes, sir.